Only Edinburgh and Glasgow players available to Gregor Townsend today. The coach giving a debut to snarling upstart Liam McConnell, who's just 21 years old. A first test start for Darcy Ray at age 30, with Scott Cummings and Jack Dempsey given the minutes they need to prepare. Your eyes dart immediately to the wings, where Duan van der Merwe and Darcy Graham continue squabbling for try-scoring supremacy. Van der Merwe one try ahead of his smaller colleague as he celebrates cap number 50. With no Finn Russell, it is Adam Hastings at 10. Some frontline Eagles also unavailable for this out-of-window test. Opportunities in the front row for former Samoa prop Ezekiel Lindemuth and Hawaiian Pono Davis. Jason Dam of South Carolina captains the team from the second row. Perhaps the biggest American absentee is AJ McGinty, the talismanic fly-half, injured long-term. Chris Hilsenbeck, an ex-Germany playmaker, the pivot today. Watch out for rising star Dom Basag in the centres, and tempo-setting Ruben de Haas. And the starting pistol fired on a month of rugby reckoning. Scotland and the USA in their own different ways today.
The USA scrum on their own put-in, and now it's Scotland's opportunity to strike here and strike hard.
As tantalising as positions on a rugby pitch get. Penalty advantage milked. Dempsey running hard into Ruben de Haas and Hilsenbeck. Rolling to within a metre. Scotland go blind and Scotland score. And it's Dylan Richardson back from injury. What can the USA do from deep? Eric Storty, young in experience if not age, coughed up, and Liam McConnell. Let's see the young man's pace. Is this the debut of his dreams? Oh, he's got the skills as well. The young globetrotter has Murrayfield in the palm of his dinner plate-sized hands. And he finds the half-century and the record try-scorer who racks up score. Richardson has pilfered it back for the home team through Helu. Dilby. McDowell thinking about the kick. Hastings instead. Darcy Graham. Anything Duhan can do, you better believe Darcy's going to match. Hot on the heels of his giant wing partner, Darcy Graham narrows the try-scoring deficit back to 1.
Yeah, and I dare say we might see a bit more of those two this evening. The USA side is struggling just to get any kind.
Ball's been in play a long time here. There will be some forward sucking in great lungfuls of firework-filled Edinburgh air. Clever from Dobie. How's the bounce? Graham's onto it. Might not need the support. Has it from his scrum half. Working hard and skipping clear. A beauty from Scotland. Jamie Dobie under the bar in front of the south stand. And a fourth try for the heavyweight hosts.
Yeah, you talk about playing through the defence, but the defensive line in place there for the USA, but Jamie Dobie.
Free shot for Scotland. McDowell missing it to Graham, and Rowe, who keeps his feet. Van der Merwe 1 against 2. Big fella takes those odds, and how? A classic of the genre from Duhan van der Merwe, bouldering his way past flailing American arms and in for his second of the night.
Yeah, USA really struggling defensively to make good reads at the line. Scotland are throwing multiple options. See the big wide pass here to McDowell.
Like a magnet for that rugby ball tonight. Hastings injecting the tempo. McDowell throws the dummy and a great chasm opens up. Dobie on his shoulder. Dobie looking for a second. Untouched. This is a first half demolition. Stafford McDowell with the bludgeon. Jamie Dobie with the scalpel. The enormous Edinburgh lock. Dobie again, Dempsey again. Just such a meter-eater with ball in hand. Dobie and McDowell and Hastings zip on the pass from Rowe, volleyball style, and Graham scuffles in at the corner. Darcy Graham doubles up. The Wings are going try for try. For 3 long years. November 2022 against Argentina. And Alex Samuel welcomes himself with it. And the Haas having to resort to the kick option. Rowe slipped that away beautifully. Darcy Graham off and scampering. Ollie Smith with him. Can they play the 1-2? Darcy Graham's in for a hat-trick. He's level with Duan van der Merwe again. But you get the sense there are plenty more chapters to be written.
naturally the wheel that Scotland goes, and by wheel I mean the near side prop could go up and they'd come to the left-hand side. As it is, they've got square, they can choose both ways, so whichever way Ross Thompson sees the opportunity.
Fast, slick hands from Scotland. Dobie against Wilson, puts on the burners and finds Kyle Rowe, who bags another. Jamie Dobie's versatility.
Let's go route work.
Horn, McConnell, neat hands, Thompson, and in they go. And it's Stafford McDowell, the captain who's been everywhere tonight. Backpedaling. What has Duhan got up his sleeve here? Usually worth the wait. Off he goes. Weak tackling. Duhan van der Merwe. Kyle Rowe against Fricker. Draw, pass, try. George Horn, as ever, on the shoulder, sniffing out the try line like a bloodhound.
50 minutes, but he has been absolutely exceptional. Nearly 100 metres made from just 8 carries. His kicking game was excellent. Greg Laidlaw name referenced him as being one of the contenders and one of the people he had an eye on.
And here he is, right on cue. Dobie for the corner, for the treble. The player of the match. Clock is now red inside the stadium. Max Williamson spearing into the 22. Last play of the match. Thompson pulling it. Smith, he's yet to score tonight, but that's about to change. Scotland's irrepressible. In the long and illustrious history of Rugby Football Union at Scottish Gas Murrayfield, never has there been a greater